Well, good morning, Catalina Foothills Church and friends. Pastor Stone here with our Wednesday morning devotion. So this week in Galatians, as we sort of continue our series in Galatians, we're going to hear Paul say a couple of startling things. First, he's going to say, the law is fulfilled in us loving our neighbor the way we love ourselves. And in that particular passage, he doesn't say the law is fulfilled by loving God with all of our heart, soul, strength, and mind, and loving our neighbors ourselves. He says, the law is fulfilled in loving our neighbors ourselves. The whole law, he says, which is interesting. And he's also going to say the only thing that matters is faith expressing itself through love. And I want us this morning, in light of what's going to be talked about in Galatians, to think about what Jesus said to John the Baptist in Luke 7. And in Luke 7, John the Baptist is struggling with the ministry of Jesus. He's in jail for the sake of Christ. And he is not seeing Jesus restore the kingdom to Israel. He's not seeing the Jews being given their rightful place in the world and beginning to rule. And so he sends two disciples to Jesus to ask him, are you the Messiah? Are you going to deliver Israel, or is there another? And man, the answer is fascinating. This is what it says in Luke 7, beginning in verse 18. John's disciples told him about all the things Jesus was doing. Calling two of them, he said to them, he sent them to the Lord to ask, are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else? When the men came to Jesus, they said, John the Baptist sent us to ask you, are you the one who is to come, or should we expect someone else? At that very time, Jesus cured many who had diseases, sicknesses, and evil spirits, and gave sight to many who were blind. So he replied to the messengers, go back and report to John what you have seen and heard. The blind receive sight, the lame walk, those who have leprosy are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is proclaimed to the poor. Blessed is anyone who does not stumble on account of me. Now, this is an amazing answer. John says, are you the one, or should we expect another one? Jesus does not cite any Old Testament passages. He doesn't say you were there when the Holy Spirit descended on me. You were there when you heard a voice from heaven say, this is my son in whom I'm pleased. That might be a great answer. But instead he says to John, I want you to look at my ministry. It is to the poor and it is full of love. You know that I'm the Messiah because I am giving sight to the blind. I am causing the lame to walk. Those who have leprosy, I'm cleansing. The deaf hear, the dead are raised, and the good news is proclaimed to the poor. Catalina Foothills Church, the only things that matters is faith expressing itself in love. In love. Not faith expressing itself in the political environment, not faith expressing itself in schools, not faith expressing itself at home, not faith expressing itself towards God in our devotions and our study of His true and inerrant Word. That's not the only thing that matters. Those are good. But there's second and third and fourth things. The first thing is, do we love? Would people meet us and go, I was loved by them. This rips me to shreds. Is my faith expressing itself in love, and especially to the down and out? Jesus is clear that his messiahship is proved by how he loves and who he loves. As we go about our business today, as we walk into our week, continue to walk into our week as our country hopefully continues to open, the only thing that matters is faith expressing itself through love. Look at the ministry of Jesus Christ. Hey, good to be with you. You'll be getting an update from me this afternoon on our opening on June 7th, so check that out. And until I see you again, may the Lord be with you. Stay safe and healthy. Go in peace.